be down with 4 minutes left in the game showed even more mental toughness. And that's what this is all about, you know. It was a challenge. And I told them they didn't deserve to win, not when you have 6 turnovers and you had the number of penalties that we had that were stupid, costly penalties, and there's no excuse for them. If you're holding, trying to keep a kid from tackling your back, you know, that's one thing. But when you have personal fouls because you know, you're hitting after the whistle, those are stupid penalties, and that's not acceptable. That's not how we play football here at LaSalle High School, and I'm kind of disappointing our kids for that, and I let them know that. One of them was one of our captains, and I let him have it pretty good after it happened, and he was real apologetic, and I'm sure he won't let that happen again. But I told the kids this too, good teams find a way to win those ugly games. And I want to throw a shout out to my defensive staff. They made some great adjustments at halftime to stop these triple option football. That stuff stopped, you know, especially with the fullback they had. That kid's a big time player.
I was really impressed with your cornerbacks and the way they were able to turn the plays in. I think that was huge. The linebackers, you got Berger and the guys, and Sparks able to the corners turn them in right into the teeth of the linebackers. That looked to be beneficial tonight as well. We made
the adjustments with our edge guys, and that really helped. And I'm real proud of our defensive coaches for that adjustment. And you know, like I said, a shout out to those guys. And offensively, we couldn't play any worse. I mean, we had 2 punts, and the one punt was down here where we were backed up, and I was a little conservative. And then the other punt was, I probably should have gone for it. It was on the 40-yard line. It was early in the game, wanted to pin him down there. And, you know, so those are the only times we punted. And so our offense was clicking, but we just turned the ball over. I mean, Dom is still learning. It's only his 3rd start. He is started safety last year, and he's still, you know, Barrett, you got to get the quarterback to the point where he can identify what they're doing, and he's still not identifying totally. He's getting better, and he's got good patience back there, but I'm trying to get him to anticipate the when throw it. He's not doing that yet. You know when you play putt golf and the wheel's coming around and you got to hit it when the wheel's up, you hit it when it's closed. Because if you wait for the hole to be there, it gets knocked out. That analogy makes sense for a quarterback. He's got to throw it when the window's closed, but it's opening, and he sees it's opening by the movement. And that's what we got to do. And Tyler and I are going to work really hard over the next 4 weeks to make that happen. Because that's what we're going to have to do to beat the GCL.
One last question, and one on a positive note. Your team faced a lot of adversity tonight, some self-inflicted, some not. The good thing is, when they needed to, your team responded. The leadership skills of guys like Berger and that, they stepped up when they had to. You take that last possession Lakota East has. They put the exclamation point on this ball game for your team.
Yes, they did, and I'm really proud of them. And I challenged the seniors at halftime. And so it's a win.
Coach, thank you very much for stopping us. If win's a win, and they're going to go to 3-0, and they're going to be on the road next week as we travel with them. WLSN Radio as we head up to Indianapolis for Northwest, a team that's really struggling right now, as the LaSalle Lancers will try next Friday night to go up to a 4-0 record before they head into GCL play. How big was the win tonight? Enables this LaSalle Lancer football team to get a little bit of confidence. They can win the close games, they can overcome adversity, and that's something tonight they got to be really excited about heading in to some competition. Cowboys still down there?